Welcome to DinoFacts. Today, we're counting down the top 5 strangest dinosaur discoveries that left scientists amazed. These are the dinosaurs with the weirdest adaptations, quirkiest features, and most mind-boggling traits you've probably never heard of. Let's get started. Our first encounter takes us back to the early Jurassic period, nearly 200 million years ago, to what is now South Africa. Here roamed the Pegomastax, a creature so bizarre that its name, meaning thick jaw, hardly does it justice. It was just 2 feet long, covered in bristles like a porcupine, and possessed a short parrot-like beak with sharp vampire-like fangs. But here's the twist. This tiny dinosaur was an herbivore. Those fangs were likely used for defense or scraping tough plant matter from branches. Our next journey takes us to the late Cretaceous period in Mongolia, roughly 75 million years ago. Here lived the Halar Raptor, a creature that seemed to defy classification. The Halar Raptor had a long, swan-like neck, a flattened, duck-like bill, and short, flipper-like arms, adaptations that made it perfectly suited for a semi-aquatic lifestyle. Think of it as a mix between a raptor and a duck, a creature equally at home on land and in water. It likely hunted fish in freshwater lakes and rivers, using its sharp claws and beak to deadly effect. Chapter 3. The Prehistoric Peacock Ubirajara. Our expedition now takes us to the Crato Formation in Brazil, some 110 million years ago during the early Cretaceous. Here lived the Ubirajara, a small bird-like dinosaur that possessed long ribbon-like feathers sprouting from its shoulders. Imagine a creature no larger than a chicken, covered in downy feathers, yet adorned with these extraordinary filaments, twice the length of its body. Scientists believe these flashy feathers were not used for flight, but for attracting mates or intimidating rivals. The Ubirajara was the prehistoric version of a peacock, using visual spectacle in the game of survival and procreation. Chapter 4. The Mesozoic vacuum cleaner Nigersaurus. Our next stop takes us to the heart of the Cretaceous period, 115 million years ago, to what is now Niger. Here lived the Nigersaurus, a sauropod but unlike any other we've encountered. Picture this, a dinosaur with a head that seems almost comically small for its massive body, a neck held straight out and a wide, flat mouth that housed over 500 teeth. These teeth were arranged in a bizarre conveyor belt-like system, with new teeth constantly replacing those worn down by its unusual diet. The Nigersaurus was a grazer, but not in the traditional sense. It used its wide mouth to graze on low-lying plants, vacuuming up food as it moved, its teeth acting like a continuous shearing mechanism. Chapter 5. The scissor-hands dinosaur Therizinosaurus, and now we come to our final destination, the late Cretaceous period, roughly 70 million years ago in what is now the Gobi Desert of Mongolia. Here lived the Therizinosaurus, a creature whose name means scythe lizard or reaping lizard. Imagine a dinosaur 33 feet long, standing on its hind legs, its long neck reaching heights to rival modern giraffes. This dinosaur possessed claws that would make Wolverine jealous. These claws could grow over 3 feet long, making them the longest claws of any known animal in history. They curved downward, formidable weapons, you might think, for slashing and tearing. But here's the twist. The Therizinosaurus was a herbivore, using its magnificent claws for pulling branches towards its mouth, for defense, and perhaps even for digging. And there you have it, the top 5 strangest dinosaur discoveries that show just how weird and wonderful the prehistoric world was. From the vampire-like fangs of the Pegomastax to the duck-billed Halar Raptor, the flamboyant Ubirajara, the vacuum-mouthed Nigersaurus, and the scissor-handed Therizinosaurus, these creatures challenge our preconceptions of what dinosaurs were like. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more amazing dino facts.